I'm gonna do this live right fast because I don't know when I'm gonna feel like doing a live again. So I just had some meds, so I'm calm. But now that you understand what I was up against and what I was getting ready for, you understand a lot of the behavior that you've seen lately. Like, me wanting to have fun, me trying to live my best life because I knew that I was in for a season of discomfort because of a choice that I made, And I'm not gonna lie, it was some anxiety about having the surgery, you know. But I trust myself because I've been preparing for it. Even though I do drink and smoke occasionally, I really did slow down a lot. Like I went 9 days without smoking and drinking before I had a drink that other night on Monday. I knew my surgery was Thursday, so I had a drink on I think I had a drink Tuesday. I had some drinks Tuesday, and I smoked me some weed Tuesday, but I didn't Wednesday. I went to the beach because I know that I wasn't gonna be able to fully submerge myself in water, and so I wanted to have that experience. I love the ocean. I love the water. This surgery was important to me. People will say, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you, purposely choose to go through pain? And it's spiritual for me. It's not just about being able to take a big penis because, child, I could have this revision and end up with a female. You know what I'm saying? I could end up with somebody who ain't even got a dick. I'm open to that. Like, it's not just about being able to take a big old penis. It's about feeling more myself. It's about feeling more comfortable in my body. You know, I haven't been watching any TV. I've been quiet. I cut my phone off yesterday and I didn't let nothing bother me. It's been a difficult process. Last night it felt like somebody was sitting on my pelvic area and they was pulling my legs in opposite direction. It was so painful. And the nurse came in and gave me some medication. My blood pressure was high last night. But I'm out of the woods. I'm doing a lot better. I definitely appreciate, everybody who has been supporting me, everybody who has been checking on me. I dropped hints that I was going to have the procedure done. In that video, I said that my revision was going to be free. When I was doing that video that got the 6,000 views that happened recently, um, I mentioned my revision. So I talked about it, but I just didn't go into detail because, again, a lot of people aren't wishing you well, and unfortunately, a lot of times I have to keep things from people that I love and I trust because they may be surrounded by people who are not trustworthy. But I went through the process. I did it for myself. I was supposed to get it done last year, but I didn't get it done because my ex-boyfriend and my husband passed back to back. And so I was not in a space mentally or emotionally to subject myself to this type of discomfort. You know, I think that's where I'm different, and I think this is where a lot of post-op girls, like why we offer so much pushback. Hey, Coco, why we offer so much pushback, when, you know, we get talked to in the same manner as a girl who is pre-op. This is not putting down pre-op girls, but this is just saying that literally I'm laying on the table and I may not be pushing out a baby, but I'm going through pain to be who I say I am. You know, I'm still laying on the table getting cut on down there. Might not be no crying and no cutting of umbilical cords, but this is the third time that I have been cut on below the waist. And so I think that's why I get offended when I'm just thrown in a group with people who say disrespectful things about beings who were born with wombs and people who are at odds with beings who are born with wombs. I am not the enemy. I am not at odds. I'm over here trying to feel comfortable in my body. And what makes me feel comfortable in my body is having another opening down there and having space. You know, I feel like I have grown over the years, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And I wanted my body to align with that. I wanted my body to align with the growth that I've made internally. And so I got tired of that little bitty hole. People say, oh, you should go and get your teeth fixed. Oh, you should be concerned about all of these things that other people can look at and judge. But that's just the thing. This ain't for y'all. Like if I get my teeth fixed, it's gonna be for me. It's not gonna be for y'all. It's not gonna be because I care about what y'all think, a man, a woman. It's not gonna be because I'm so plucked by somebody said about me that I'm gonna go get my teeth fixed. The reason why I laid up under that knife and wrist, because when you have surgeries like this, they say, okay, if you need a blood transfusion, who we gonna talk to? And I gave my daughter that power. If anything happened to me, it's my daughter's decision to decide if something have to happen with me. That's the power I gave my trans daughter. I love my baby and I know my baby gonna make the best decisions for me possible. You know what I'm saying? And when they was asking me questions, they was saying, if you need a blood transfusion, if this goes wrong, and we have to make some medical decisions. Like when you're in a space like that and people are asking you those types of questions, it's serious. Because when they give you that anesthesia, that anesthesia cuts your breathing. That anesthesia turns off your brain activity, and then they have to stick a tube down your into your throat. They have to stick a tube into your body because you're not breathing on your own. You have to have assistance to breathe, and so in every sense of the word, briefly, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I done went to the other side on y'all. And it's a choice to come back. And I think the reason why I came back is because I felt so much love. Like, Natasha came to see me yesterday. She brought flowers. My girlfriend Denise, she came with me. She got up early in the rising to go to the hospital with me. She's a sex change too. She's a sex change. My daughter's a sex change. So don't say, I'm just happy to have community because when I was coming up, sex changes didn't stick together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know that my work is making a difference. Because sex changes didn't hang together. Child, we was too busy trying to blend in and be with the females and be with the biologicals. But now, we tribal, honey. We coming together, we sticking together, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so humble for that. You know what I'm saying? I think Natasha about to get hers. I think she got her surgery date coming up. But she came to see me yesterday. She brought me flowers after we had been to the beach. My daughter, she always create a safe space for everybody and make sure everybody comfortable. And Denise came up here with me yesterday. She got up at 4 o'clock. She got up at 3 o'clock in the morning after she traveled here from Virginia and went with me to the doctor and did not leave until 7 o'clock at night. When I tell you, it feels so, it's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the skies above. It's so amazing to be loved. Oh, so I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that I'm okay. I'm feeling a little better today. They might release me today. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know what's going on down there in the Noonie down in Nooniecatville. But I felt a little percolating. They got a catheter. They got a catheter in my urethra. Y'all ain't clicking that like button. I noticed that. Y'all ain't like nothing. I'm talking and never got one like. But when I tell you, they put the arm, hey, Haley. But they got the catheter down there. And once they take the packing out, I was laying here, cause normally when they do the work on your hoo ha, your noonie pot, your snatcher wetcher, when they do the work on your noonie pot, you don't feel nothing. It feel numb, cause the nerve endings got to come back to life. And child, I was laying in the bed early today, and I felt a little stirring. Through the pain, I felt a little stirring. I was squeezing that noonie pot. I felt a little squeeze in between my thighs. They got me hooked up to. They got these things on my legs, and they massaging my calves to make sure I don't get no blood clot. And then this hand, they put the medicine in. And then this hand right here, they put the medicine in. In this hand, I got two needles. I got two needles. And look, there go the flowers Natasha brought me. Natasha brought me some flowers. They right over there. But yeah, girl, I felt a little stirring, girl. Like that thing alive already, girl. That thing feel alive down there. That thing is percolating while you waiting. And look at that. They got me. The bands is like the rainbow colors, like the trans colors. The almost the pink and the blue and the white, like I got the trans flag on my arm. Ooh wee. They got me with the trans colors on my arm, girl. But yeah, I feel a little better today, so I wanted to come on the live and let y'all know, if you don't see me on live for a while, if I don't do no live this week, or you know what I'm saying, it's because I'm taking time for myself. But I didn't want my purple ones to think that I had abandoned y'all. Hey, Golden Queen. I didn't want my purple ones to think that I had abandoned y'all, or that I had just stopped doing videos. One of the reasons why I stopped entertaining all of the shenanigans and I wasn't watching the videos that you were sending me is because I knew I had this surgery coming up. Now a little bit of it makes sense. I don't want to entertain mess and entertain certain things when I know that I need to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the strength for that. I don't have the strength to be tongue wrestling and to be arguing over shit that don't mean nothing. I'm not entertaining any of that right now. I don't want to see no mess. I don't want to talk about no mess. I don't care what, people out there doing to eat, the gimmicks people doing to get an assets check. I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit right now. Hey, Lanya, I love you, sister. I had so much fun at Reese Beast. Thank you for suggesting that. Yeah, I don't want to hear about none of that right now. None of it. All I want to do is take care of my body. I've been talking to my body. I've been preparing my body for this surgery. Yeah, mess ain't worth the stress. Okay, you right. Get well soon. Sending love and prayers your way. Beautiful. You got this. Yeah, I don't like right now. I just wanna take care of my body because I've been talking to my body, and I told my body. I was preparing my body. I was like, look, I said, I know I don't always treat you right. I know I don't always appreciate you. I know I be putting you through some stuff in my pursuit to feel comfortable in you. Cause you know trans people, baby, we'll put our body through some shit. We'll put our body, and straight people do it too. It ain't just trans people. Cause they be getting cut on and having surgeries and getting pec implants and hair transplants and boob jobs and Brazilian butt lips and shit. They be doing stuff to their body too. But as a trans person, I know that I be doing stuff to my body, and I don't always be grateful to my body for sustaining me. And so I needed to take that time. That's why I didn't watch no TV last night. I wasn't on my phone. I checked in, I saw my little messages, and I responded. I put hearts on them, but I wasn't surfing the internet and watching videos, and I didn't do none of that shit yesterday. I was chilling. I put up a video to let everybody know I was okay, and I got off the internet and I was talking to my body. I was in here singing to my body. I was rubbing my stomach and I was talking to my body. I was telling my body, thank you. I was saying, thank you. I was saying, thank you for going through this with me. Thank you for not turning on me. Thank you for not getting mad at me and let me end up in ICU. And I was singing to my ancestors and I was saying, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Father. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I just want to thank you. Oh. Then I was talking to the elements when I was at the water the other day. I was saying, thank you, water. Thank you, fire. Thank you, air. Thank you, earth. Thank you, all. I just want to thank you all. And when I sing to myself, it make me feel better. It help with the pain. No pain, no gain, huh? Yes, get well. And yes, pay it forward. I love you so much, love you. And then you say, congrats, yes, mama. We do fold ourselves up. Yes, we do. Baby, when I tell you, I was laying on this bed, I was laying on this bed last night, and your sister got some booty. So when they set me up, I've been laying on my ass all day, and I can't sleep on my ass. Naturally, I sleep sideways because the arch in my back, my ass, my ass makes my back bends into my ass, and so they was folding me up last night, having me thank you. They had my shit folded up. That shit hurted. And she put some pillows under there, and me and the nurse was laughing. She was like, when I stood up and she saw how big my ass was, she said, "Oh, I see why you was hurting. You do got a big booty." Baby, they had me folded up, baby. That booty was hurting. That booty was hurting, baby. I was so miserable yesterday. Ooh, I was miserable last night. Okay, she got cakes. Baby, I was miserable last night. But they fixed it. They got the pillars. I love that contest. Yes, talk about the body. And yes, the ancestors. Beautiful. I love your singing, LOL. That was so peaceful. I've been constantly singing over my body, and I've been singing to myself, trying to just trying to, make my healing go, smoothly. Yeah. But it was so, like I had a really good nurse. Um, I had a really good nurse. She was Jamaican and she didn't understand. She don't understand transness. And I was like, I just thought that was kind of weird that you work at this hospital and you don't really understand all of it. But culturally it makes sense. So, she's probably sheltered from it. But she was very respectful. She was like, what do I call you? And it was so funny because, my head is shaved now. So they don't know what I was transitioning to. They don't know if I'm transitioning to become male. They don't know if I'm transitioning to become female. So she was like, which way are you going? Because, and I take that as a compliment. Like, bitch, I'm a riddle hoe. Bitch, I'm an enigma, bitch. Bitch, I'm a phenomenon, bitch. Bitch, this is the riddle of the Sphinx, bitch. Figure it out, oh. Figure it out, bitches. Riddle me this, bitch. The motherfucking Riddler hoe. Bitch. Figure it out, bitch. Get into it, oh. Ooh, I can't laugh too hard because they were digging in my stomach. But girl, she was, which way are you going to? Are you becoming female or are you becoming male? Like, didn't know. And I said, well, my pronouns are they, them, but I'm comfortable with female pronouns. Because, when people first get in it, it's hard for them to get into them theys. Like, people get she before they get they. And they is not confusing if you really think about it, because they is just me saying, I'm my mother and my father, my grandmother and my grandfather, my great grandmothers and my great grandfathers. That's just me acknowledging everything that it took to make me and acknowledging the many that have come together to create this specific DNA pattern. It took a whole lot of beings to get this what's in front of this camera. Just like it took a whole lot of beings to come together to get each and every one of you. Everybody who's watching this live right now, a lot of people had to come together to make you, specifically you, the way you are. A lot of ancestors had to connect in order for it to be a Leah Bed, in order for it to be a Coco, in order for it to be a Golden Queen, in order for it to be a Lanye, a JJ, a Rico, you know what I'm saying? A super rainbow. A lot of ancestors had to come together to make that specific DNA pattern. And so when I say they, them, I'm just acknowledging that. So many times, we'll say, oh, Beyonce. We'll say, oh, Jay-Z. But you know how many motherfuckers had to stand behind Beyonce for Beyonce to be Beyonce? You know how many motherfuckers had to stand behind Jay-Z for Jay-Z to be Jay-Z? You know how many played a role in them becoming who they are? So when I say they, them, I'm just acknowledging that instead of just calling myself one thing. hmm I feel like it means both. Why do people make it so complicated? Right. Yeah, she said which way she didn't know. Said, I can't with you, Khadid. We be having the girls trying to figure out the riddle, right? What's the tea? What is the tea? What's going on here? This is fascinating. This is intriguing. What is going on here? What do I make of this? Mm. I saw a video I was watching, and it was a woman saying, "Make sure y'all click the like, cause y'all ain't been clicking that hoe." But it was a woman, and she was like, take back the rainbow. Like the rainbow shouldn't belong to just the LGBT community. And I agree, like the rainbow is for everybody, but we don't have to take it from the LGBT community. Y'all just stop being scared to use it. Like the rainbow do mean more than gay. The rainbow is not just about being trans or being non-binary or being queer. They had a tribe called the Rainbow People. Then they had an entity called the Rainbow Serpent. Like the rainbow has meant so many things to so many different people. And so we don't have to take the rainbow from the LGBTQ community. Just don't be ashamed to use it. Like it's a lot of y'all that y'all don't want to use the rainbow because now the LGBTQ community uses so much, but the rainbow is still for everybody. Like the rainbow means something. It's powerful. It's magical. All of the colors represent something. We don't have to take something from one group. We can all share it, and it can mean different things to different people. OMG, that as a neighbor. You like that, huh? Right, Leah. It's not complicated. Yes, it makes perfect sense. I don't know what's happening, but I hope you recover soon. Yeah, I have my vaginal canal extended. Double tap the screen to like this video, please. Thank you. Yes, I don't like when it said take something, exactly, share it. I like that. I feel like happiness is for everyone. Exactly. Like I was watching the video and it was like take the rainbow back. I'm like, why? Like we could share. Like the rainbow is for everybody. Like the rainbow is not exclusively for the LGBTQI community. Like we don't own the rainbow. Like we didn't trademark the rainbow. At least I hope we didn't. You never know with these capitalists elites, right? But I mean, I never knew. Like I don't think we trademarked the rainbow. I think the rainbow is for everybody. But yeah, child, that's why I had to get me a cocktail the other night, honey. Y'all saw me on live the other night, baby. I was full. I was supposed to be talking about Kamala Harris, and I was talking about everything but Kamala Harris. I was full, honey, because I knew what was coming. And see, I backed out of it last year. Had the surgery date. It was supposed to be April the 24th last year. But then, like I said, when my ex died and my husband died, I backed out of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go through it because I didn't want to deal with that pain. And I probably wouldn't have taken care of myself if I had done it at that time. So, this year I was in a much better space. I've been exercising, I've been eating healthier, I've been more responsible, about everything. I stay away from being attached to these constructs. There's always a bigger agenda. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I hate, that sometimes we unknowingly get caught up in it. And that's why, I'm making the decision. I'm going to focus on the work that I'm doing on my platform. Just like, I live for Leah. She stay in her lane and she over there building her platform. Like, I'm just focused on the work that I'm doing. I'm focusing on, building my tribe, building my community, helping to be a part of that. And that's it. Like I'm like being in the streets with this mess and all that. I'm not putting myself, no. Like, I was really, really nervous about laying on the table, and I'm hoping that this is the last time, cause chill, I ain't trying to lay on that bitch for nothing again. Like I might get some braces on my teeth. I might go through that pain next year of getting braces. But other than that, bitch, let that titty sag. Let that nose be wide. This the face y'all gonna see until this face get older. Bitch, lopsided titties, lopsided hips, saggy bitch. It is what it is. Yeah.
You want some ice water?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, where your cup?
Let's go one right here. I don't need that much ice though, cause I don't like it to be cold. I like room temperature.
Okay,
Thank you.
let me go get it from.
Okay, thank you. Say, Yes, ma'am. Stay in your lane. Build our tribe. Exactly. Mm-mm. And not building the same kind of tribe these other people building. You know what I'm saying? Always in mess, always with some drama, always hating. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to defend me, and it's one thing, to be overprotective of me. It's another thing to just be out here being messy and bullying folk. Like, that's not the kind of tribe I want to be a part of. Like, my tribe, Purple Ones, we ain't no fucking bullies. Like, we not out here bullying. Now, if you play in our face a little bit too much, a greasy pork chop will be eaten. What we having for lunch today? A greasy pork chop. Period. That's what we eating. A greasy one, soaked in grease. Surely is. And if you get mad because I speak on you, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
hmm And if you get mad, can you shut the door back too? Thank you. And if you get mad because I speak on you and I'm speaking positively on you, and you feel away, like, don't put your shit on the internet, you know? Because I don't mind people talking about me. They never do. People don't talk about me because they don't want people to come find this platform. Because, baby, if you find this platform, it's just like when I be with them niggas. They get some and they keep coming back because it's good. So you try to make it look like, oh, I ain't giving that no shine. I ain't giving that no. But why not? It's not wicked. It's not evil. It's not demonic. It's not around here trying to harm people. It's not around here, lying and being dishonest. Like, why? What's the tea? Like, why would you not want to acknowledge? Why would you not want to celebrate me? Make that make sense. Because I acknowledge and celebrate you. So why wouldn't you want to acknowledge and celebrate me? What's that about? And it speaks to your insecurities. So, I don't mind people talking about me. I don't mind people speaking on me as long as you speak on me with thoughtfulness. A lot of times we're taught that knowledge is power, but actually, thoughtfulness is greater because knowledge is perspective. We can know something is true today and it could be some bullshit tomorrow. Facts are not absolute. A lot of facts are not absolute. Science reveals that things are not absolute. Things are on a pendulum and sometimes they're swinging from this to that. And so few things in this reality are absolute. And so when you say fact, a fact today could be fiction tomorrow. So knowledge, saying that knowledge is power, is also acknowledging that it's a responsibility to make sure that your knowledge is always current, your knowledge is always accurate, your knowledge is always true, because your truth could be a lie to somebody else. People who believe in Donald Trump and think that Donald Trump is the best thing since sliced bread, when people say something about Donald Trump to them that's a lie. Everyone does not unanimously agree that Donald Trump sucks as a president or will suck as a president. Everybody doesn't believe that. So that's not everybody's truth. And so you can't say it in a factual way. Even with Hitler, everybody didn't hate Hitler. Even though we never hear the stories of the people who did hate Hitler, everybody didn't think that Martin Luther King was a good leader or a perfect leader. Some people thought that he lacked courage because of his nonviolent approach. People are not unanimously agreeing upon these things across the board. And if there's not a unanimous, if everyone is not co-signing it, my grandmother used to say all the time, you could please some people some of the times, and you could please all of the people some of the time. But you can't please everybody all the time. It's always gonna be somebody who's not happy with you. I'm gonna say that again. You can please some people all the time, and you can please all of the people some of the time. But you can't please everybody all the time. It's always going to be somebody that's not going to be happy with you. It's always going to be someone that's not pleased with you. And if you think differently, then that sounds like something you need to work out with your therapist or your higher power. But where I am in my journey is I've accepted that everybody's not going to like me. I'm not going to be everybody's fave. That's okay. But the ones that do love me, the ones that do appreciate me, the ones that do see it for me, I'm not going to punish them because other people are not seeing it for me. I'm going to continue to love on them and lift them up and treat them with respect because, again, facts change. It was a fact 200 years ago that black people were three-fifths of a person. It was a fact that we weren't full human beings. It was a fact that women didn't deserve the right to vote, much less run for president. These were facts. Women could not vote, and a woman running for office, how you gonna run for office if you can't even vote? Women were viewed as property. And to some extent, in a marriage, they still are viewed as property. So facts can change as we progress, as we become more conscious, as we become more present, as we become more evolved. Things change, things don't stay the same. Thank God, God is. Yeah, people thrive in negativity these days. Everyone is beautiful when they love themselves. I know that's right. You have always been that way in your own lane, even when you were Tila, doing them doing them clear skits. Girl, I miss them days. I know I was doing some good skits, huh? I'm happy you were in tune with yourself and in this time right now. Yes, ma'am. People, wait, okay, not not too above a greasy pork chop at all. The greasiest, the greasiest. Like, give me a greasy pork chop. Like, fry that bitch one time for the one time, then fry that bitch again so it could soak up a little bit more grease. Like, it's here for an occasional greasy pork chop. When you play in my face, and we'll eat that bitch with an immense passion, with like some intensity. Like, as good as I could be, that's just how bad I could be. As positive as I could be, that's just how negative I could be. Like motherfucking Candy said, try it out, 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 try it out. You wanna get with this pimpin', pimpin'. Try it out, try it out, try it out, bitch. But I try not to be that person while you in the hospital. Don't be in the hospital no more. You can leave. Just use some Vicks and vapor rub, Lord. Go ahead. Greasy pork chop be having me weak every time. Exactly, honey. You know I'ma get it. Hey, you gotta act the chat. We're here. True, true. What's wrong with you streaming from the hospital? This is why I stopped caring and doing me. Come on, somebody, laughing my ass off. Right, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm whole. That's what being purple mean. Being a purple one means that, yeah, I could take the high road, but I'm not fucked up about going to hell either. I'm not fucked up about taking this shit to hell. Like, I'm my goal. We intended to take the high road. That was the intention, but there was a change in plans. There was a change in plans. We decided to take another route. The caveat is some other things changed. The coordinates were changed. We decided to reroute, and we decided to take a lower route. Baby, people would be like, I thought you was a spiritual person. I thought you, baby, when I say I'm they, them, I'm tapped into all my ancestors. I'm tapped into the ancestors that will pray for you, that will speak life to you, that will speak healing over you. But I'm also tapped into the ancestors that will curse you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet if you play in our face too hard. Bitch, I got ancestors that's with the shit, and I got ancestors that's above the shit. And that's what wholeness looks like. Bitch, some of my ancestors are with the shit, and some of my ancestors are above the shit. Depending on how you caught me, what mood I'm in, you might get the ancestors that's with the shit. It's not two-faced, baby. It's wholeness. Laughing my ass off. Okay, heaven or hell, whichever route you want to go on this, baby. Exactly. You can be spiritual and not let people take advantage. Right. Coordinates have changed. I am in it all. LOL. Yeah, that part can be. Exactly, sweetheart. The coordinates had changed. We were traveling to higher ground. We were gonna rise above it, but something happened en route that was unacceptable, and so we had to take the road less traveled. We had to we had to go to Tartarus. Like we were ascending, and we decided to descend. We were getting ready to take off, but we decided to land instead. We've begun our descent. You know, when you get ready to get off the plane, the driver say, the pilot say, when you coming in, we've begun our descent. That's what it's giving when somebody playing in your face. From now on, that's what I'm saying. When somebody playing in our face, we've begun our descent. Bitch, because I'm about to eat that greasy pork chop now. We've begun our descent. When y'all hear me say that on the live, y'all know I'm finna read. We've begun our descent. Bitch, the plane is landing, bitch. We were high up in it. We were above the clouds, honey. We were paying it dust, honey. We were like the eagles. We were flying alone, honey. We were flying alone. We were like the eagles. We weren't fucking with you crows and you turkeys. But then, but then you had gone and played in my face just a little bit too hard. We've begun our descent. Ooh, my stomach. We've begun our descent, bitch. We have begun our descent for a moment. Exactly. Don't worry about it. We'll be back on course after this emergency is resolved. Ooh, wait. LOL take for cover. because this because the plane is coming in hot, it's coming in fast, and it's coming in hard, bitch. Bitch, the plane is coming in, Bookie. It's coming in, boo. We not having it. We not having it. We gotta land this sucker because you play it. It's some snakes on the plane. It's giving snakes on a plane. It's giving snakes on a plane. Period. Please prepare for an abrupt landing. Girl, I know you over there chuckling. Now that one was good. Now that one was good. I liked it. I might have to add that. Please prepare for an abrupt landing. We've begun our descent. Cause man, Cause bitch, it's about to be a reading rainbow, bitch. We about to go in. Oh yeah, honey, we're about to go ham. It's about to be ham, honey. It's about to be ham. But yeah, child, that's why I was being, that's why I was being really, really like cryptic. This have been a good laugh this early morning, right? That's why I have been very cryptic about, everything that I've been sharing. Um, but now, I want to be as transparent as I could possibly be, with my purple ones, with my tribe. I want to be transparent with y'all. So if you do see me missing in action for a few days, it's going to be because I am prioritizing my recovery. This surgery was about gaining capacity, it was about having more space. Like I said earlier, like I want to feel more comfortable in my body. This was a personal choice. I knew the pain that was gonna go with it. I knew the discomfort that was gonna go with it. But I want to be comfortable in my body. Shouts out to people who don't have to change anything and people who don't feel like they have to go through these things. You're not better than me. You're just different. We're different. You know what I'm saying? We're nobody better than each other. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're nobody better than each other. We just different. So I made this choice because I wanted to feel more comfortable in my body. It's that simple. I wanted to feel more myself. I wanted my spirit to feel more at home in my body. And so, I had got the I got the vagina in 2014 and it wasn't adequate space, and I was still having to roll over and get these niggas some booty hole. And I'm 47 years old. You know what I'm saying? When I was a young girl, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really mind busting that booty hole open. That was what I had. You know what I'm saying? I throw that ass in a circle on that ping. You feel me? But now at this age where I am, bitch, I'm tired of throwing that ass in. I'm tired, bitch. I want to use my booty for twerking and taking a dump, bitch. Like I'm fighting right now. Ooh, I want to use my booty hole because I couldn't poo yesterday. I ain't pooed yet, but I want to use my booty hole for taking a dookie and twerking. I'm almost 50. Take a dookie, twerk, drop a deuce, and throw that ass in a circle. I ain't really trying to. I ain't really trying to let a nigga go back there at almost 50. And my nerves be getting bad. I think, I commend gay dudes. Them motherfuckers go to the gym and they keep their booty tight. They keep them booty muscles tight. You know what I'm saying? They be at the gym doing exercises for their booty to stay tight. Bitch, my booty loose. My booty hole not loose, but my booty loose. And child, I don't want to get the wrong dick in me. And them walls can't close back up. And bitch, I gotta wear the pins, booty running with poop. That's why a lot of girls be tops. Cause they don't want their booty to be wore out. I get why some trans girls be topping these niggas. Cause bitch, you ain't finna wear out all my walls and wear out my elasticity. But girl, I'm a bottom. I love bottoming. You know what I'm saying? And I love, don't now if I end up with a female, then hey, but just in case, I need to have capacity and I don't need to feel like I'm being stretched and tore apart trying to take some dick in the front. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta roll over and go to the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. I'm tired. I don't even like dushing no more. You liable to get pooed on. You know what I'm saying? Like Nicki Minaj said, shitted on him. I just shitted on him. Like, literally, I just shitted on him for real. Like no, really, I shitted on that nigga. Shitted on him. I just shitted on him, bitch. Yeah, I really did. I shit on that nigga, bitch. Yeah, bitch. I just shitted on him, bitch. You remember that song? Shitted on him. I just shitted on him, bitch. Yeah, bitch, I shitted on him, bitch. Y'all ain't clicking that like button though. That's my biggest goal this year. I want to be so comfortable in my skin and so whole. Amen. They want me. I wish that for you too, sister. Sending all the love and healing your way. Pray for a healthy, speedy, appropriate recovery. It's okay for me to check in on you from time to time. Just to check in. Exactly. LOL. Take it a okay. Taking a dump and twerking. Period. Hey, you all right, boo? Worried about you. Right. The process of douching is exhausting and time consuming and not for me. That's right. That's why like then sometimes you douche, you'll go and douche and it won't even last as long as the douche do. Like you sit in that bathroom, putting your booty hole through all that nonsense for this dude to get inside of you and be so excited and be done in like 2 or 3 minutes. Now I know I didn't just go up in here and squeeze hot water and warm water into into my anal cavity for you to get back there and be Speedy Gonzalez. Mm-mm. LOL depends on, but you know, not funny. But yes, and we naturally going to break down as we age. So I see the need to have it rest. Exactly. I've tried it. The back door very painful. Child, and I be giving mine so, I've been able to give my mine's breaks. Like I could go 9 and 10 months without having to use it because I'll have partners that don't require that. I've had partners who I did not have to give it to because they were able to arrive vaginally, but child, mm-mm. And then just for me, beyond the physical part of it, it's a spiritual thing for me. I feel like I've grown so much spiritually, and I feel like I need to have more space. I feel like, I feel more myself. I don't want to say more like a woman because there are beings who don't identify as women who have this type of setup down there. So I don't want to disrespect non-binary individuals or trans-masculine individuals, but I'm a being who likes to be on the receiving end, who likes to have that come into me. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll put on the strap and strap you down if that's what you need. But I don't need it. I don't need that anatomy attached to my body. And I like for it to come into me and I like to be charged by that. And I want to have the space to accommodate it. I just spiritually want to have greater capacity. I want to gain capacity. I want to have more space. And you got to be willing to go through something in order to achieve those things that you want. And so, again, I'm thankful to my body for not turning on me through this process. I'm thankful to the doctors and the surgical team for being able to collaborate in this, and help me to realize, my body in a way that feels good for me. I'm thankful to my ancestors. I'm thankful to the people who support me virtually. I know that I have a whole community around me who continues to pour into me and love on me, and I don't take that for granted. Somebody told me last night, she was one of my pre op sisters. She was like, "Girl, you girls is strong. You know, like to be able to go through that. Like you girls is strong to go through that process. Y'all some strong girls." And I'm like, "It's what's poured into me." You know, I've seen so much strength. I saw my mama have a hip surgery um around Mother's Day. They replaced her hip. My mama was down for about 2 weeks. She's 60 something years old. She was down for about 2 weeks. Now she up. She back at it. You know, she a busybody. She can't sit still. I watched her and that showed me strength. I was listening to 100% pure love in the chat, and she said she had been stabbed and shot and left for dead. She said surgery is a rejuvenation for her. You know, so when I hear people say things, I take it in. You know, my daughter, I watched my daughter go through the sex change, and I watched how my daughter did everything she needed to do to make sure she didn't lose her depth, and how she was getting around and how she was moving. Like I've seen so many examples and witnessed so many examples of beings who went through things that other people would have been scared to go through, and they dominated that shit. They stood tall, 10 toes down. And so, because I have so much strength around me, I have so many examples of strength, I have so many examples of sovereignty and bodily autonomy. I have so much of that around me. Shit, I gotta walk in that. I got to absorb that. I got to soak that up. I got to carry that with me. Finna I hate tattoos. Them bitches painful. But and somehow I go through shit like this, motherfuckers re reconfigurating my fucking sexual organs in my stomach. And this felt like, one of my sisters, she calls having a sex change giving birth. Because in a sense you are giving birth to another aspect of yourself, because through that process you can have different experiences. You feel differently about yourself. Another layer of you is revealed through the confidence. So in a sense you're birthing yourself. And it was so crazy that she said that, because when I found out these motherfuckers have to go in through your stomach, so I was like, well, damn, this is like a motherfucking C-section. They didn't tell me that till yesterday. I knew that a robot was gonna I prayed for the robot too. I knew a robot was gonna have to help, but I didn't know that motherfuckers had to go in through my stomach. So when I found out they was going in through the vagina opening, and they was going in through the stomach, I was like, damn, this is like motherfucking having a cesarean. And you should have saw me last night. I was in here on the bed because it was hurting me so bad, like I was having contractions. I was in the bed like this, like I was at somebody Lamar's class, bitch. Girl, no, I don't want I don't want no minute man. I don't want no minute man. LOL did all that dushing for 30 seconds because the hole was too good, right? Whenever I have bottom, I like a smaller and skinnier piece. Girl, I like me an old fat short one, girl. I like girths. I don't like those I don't like the pencil ones. I be really literally feeling poked up, girl. I understand exactly what you're saying. That makes perfect sense. It's not offensive. I feel there's always a positive and negative. We need to be more positive to be displayed and talked about. That's why I love your channel and you. I love how you express information and still keep it real. Thank you. Okay, damn it. I was so scared. I'm glad you're okay and had a successful surgery. Hey, boo. I hope everything is okay. Yeah, girl. I ain't used the bathroom in a while, girl. I'm talking on live with y'all and constantly farting. Child, if y'all could smell me now, bitch, I'm laying up here talking and fighting. Fighting and talking. With a catheter peeing. I'm probably peeing while we talk. Peeing and fighting. Go ahead and pee and fight on live, girl. Girl, I hope ain't nobody got no golden shower fetish or no fight fetish, because I'm sure, bitch, I am peeing and fighting as we speak, bitch. Wait a minute, hold on. Yes, Andy. Thank you for the purple hearts. Sending peace and blessings, speedy recovery, no pain. Come on, no pain. I receive the no pain model for peeing and talking. Shit. We all do it, LOL. Moving gas is good. It means everything is working. Yeah, honey, they gave me enough medicine to try to push it out. And then I got to blow in this to make sure I'm breathing right. Yeah, girl, that girl lungs, huh? They coming back, huh? That girl lungs, baby. That girl lungs. And then they got these on my legs so I don't get no blood clots. Wait, hold on, let me show you. Can I turn the camera? They got that on my leg. It go up like a it go up like a pump to make sure that I don't get no blood clots in my leg. And that go the flowers that Natasha brought me right there. Ain't they pretty? Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, they. What y'all get the point? Ooh wait. Okay, well let me get off this live because some people coming in now. All right,
Good morning.
you about to do my blood pressure?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Down banana I said quickie spitting Ian Gani Yanko Kulukalo, which means I'm a child of God Goddess. And if I am, you know you are. Love y'all. Later. Give me some purple hearts. Where my purple hearts at? No, 5 of them. I need five purple hearts in the chat. There we go. Well, that's more than 5, but that'll work. I love you.